Okay, I decided to just say F an intro. I need to check and see if my stuff is good because I think I might have figured out what was going on. But let me make sure my stuff on my phone is doing good. But then we're just going to jump right into it. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. So we'll do that. Okay, cool. Sorry it was such a idiotic situation getting started today. But yeah, it's been hectic over here today in my life. But, hey, let's all gather together and talk about our favorite subject, our favorite wolf fucker, our favorite fox that doesn't fuck, Jessie. I wonder if she ever wishes that she could ever just forget that part of her life because we all have those, right? But anyway, I'm just going to play through my call with Wes and Jessie when I met her, and I had the wonderful honor of being inducted into the Tweedledum clan. And as weird as it was, I really loved it because I really made some good friends out of that stuff, and it's just really funny to me. So anyway, I know that people probably won't come to this because I was such a mess up. So yeah, anyway, let's do that. And if it's messed up again, I'm just gonna say F it. But yeah, all right, let's do that. Oh shoot, I was already listening to some of it. All right, let's do that.
missing her messages, but she was other people who were in the stream could probably vouch for this, but she was commenting a lot in my live stream. But now those three messages are the only one left. So it seems like she deleted stuff and then maybe forgot those three messages or something, but she's accusing me of being a pill addict.
Well, Vexes.
Yeah, you saw my screenshot?
I didn't. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with the legal stuff.
I know.
So I want to get through the Vex thing, and then I want you to listen to what I got from. I don't want to get into it right now. I'm still shaking.
I do want to preface this by saying that it was brought to my attention last night that it was my TweedleVersary. So, hey, you got to do it.
So recap for me. Like this morning, I wake up and I have a message from you. I guess. What did you found out that Hanson had been played this whole time with the Theo Huxtable thing?
Yeah, so Theo Huxtable, like I said, is Thor. The comic character's real name is Theodore Huxtable, and his and then from there's a TV show from the Cosbys, and it's Theo and Cockroach and their best friend named Bud.
So the show was called Theo and Cockroach.
Well, when I looked it up, or that's what I don't know if it was like part.
Also, I know I've already said it before, but like, I had no idea who she was, only that she wouldn't talk to me, and it was pissing me off. So I'm sitting behind this stage, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't even know what's going on. But how does she not know what the hell Theo Huxtable is? That's wild.
Part of the Cosby Show, where like a segment
It might have been a
or whatever.
spinoff. It might have been a spinoff called Theo and Cockroach, and they had a best friend named Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had a dog in that show too, if I remember. Like comic or something.
So basically, that.
Yeah. I remember, and he worked for like a talk show.
Yeah.
Wake up. Yeah. Okay. I remember. So you find out that Theodore Huxtable is Thor. That's not a real name. And then the last name for Theo that you've been given. What is the last name?
Hansen.
And it's spelled Bahnsen, right?
Yeah, B. Hansen.
And I, just like John Curry mode, I rearrange those letters and you get B. Hansen, spelled just like Chris Hansen. And I think that's a little too coincidental when now months later, here I am trying to get you from not being on the Chris Hansen's radar. So it's like this whole thing, and I'm not trying to blame you. I'm not trying to blame you.
Also, I think Callie has said this before, but this picture of her right here, like, I was honestly like, oh, she's cute. Like, I'm, but that is not what she looks like. Okay. Her new filters look more like her than this does.
And I apologize if it sounds like I'm blaming you, but this whole thing sounds like it was a setup from the beginning. These people infiltrated our community. They came in, they got wrenches, right? They got wrenches. They made friends. Yep. They made allies. I'm bringing Evil Little McNuggets on a show with me. And now a few months later, you are on Hanson's radar. I feel like I've been used. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I've been completely used.
The fact that she wears that as like a badge of honor, like I was on Chris Hansen, I'm on Cameo, like my life would be over, man. Absolutely over. It'd be so embarrassing. Totally for me.
They made a fool out of me, and those people don't think I'm so great. And that I'm not saying it hurts, but when you feel like you are beloved and you feel like people are watching your content, because I'm a typical sensitive artist, just like anyone else. So
right.
when I see that's how people are treating, I just want to go to the chats, maybe make some money.
Yeah.
And so
shout out Jorlai.
I'm sorry, I'm unloading on you. Tell me about your day. No,
you're fine.
No, please tell me about your day.
It revolved around this bullshit.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like, listen, when we start talking about stuff like this, when we start looking at victim impact statements, when we're looking at potential court, the more you can tell me about your day to recall later, the better, because then you're talking about pain and suffering, and pain and suffering is going to be always worth more than the actual crime itself.
So you sent me that screenshot of.
No, I agree, Bailey. Nobody would have known any different.
What Addie the Baddie said.
Oh my God! Yeah, what was that all about?
So I mentioned.
Shout out Addie the Baddie.
Mentioned it in Cybersqueak's chat, and Cybersqueak knew what I was talking about. I messaged her while she was live. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Hey, save the sorry. Sorry's for Jeroen. I don't care how bad of a day it is. Jeroen says sorry. We don't say sorry.
Okay, so I talked to Cybersqueak, and they knew everything that was going.
Hey, Kelly, baby girly.
Going on, and but when I said in chat, I mentioned that the trolls, the trolling message about Addie, and Vex said, "We're just here talking about Jeroen." ...
That is true. I didn't say Jeroen. I said Joran, but.
Wow.
So that kind of I felt like I was gaslit. Like for a second, I was like, "Wait a minute! Like, did this not actually happen? Like, wait."
Yeah, and that's why I want to ask before I bring Vex on. Do you think that because I know you said that you like some BDSM fox play, not fucking fox, not a fucking fox, a non-fucking fox, but you like some fox play. Do you think that maybe because of your experience in BDSM that maybe Vex might be a little jealous of you?
See, I don't want to say that because I don't see how anyone could be jealous of me. Like, I think.
Clip that. I don't see how anyone can be jealous of me. But I do wish that she took that bait, because that would have been quite the conversation between her and I.
I think everyone is their own individual. And
I mean, listen, I love your regional beauty pageant answer, but you're talking. Be honest. Be honest.
I am being honest. I really don't understand how someone could be jealous of me, but like I said, it would make sense because of the said name that I mentioned, and how that revolves around the other said name that I mentioned. Mm-hmm. The BDSM creator.
Oh, you mean Brittany Simon?
Oh, so yeah, we could say that. Okay.
That's not the first time it sounded like she said crater, right? Like, I feel like she says creator, like crater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense because I've been in that community for a very long time. Been in Brittany's live chats and everything. It would add up if something like she knew me from other streams and stuff, and then.
So let's just sum it up. You don't see why anyone would be jealous of you, but it makes total sense that she would be jealous of you.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's easy enough.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, because I know yesterday you were really worried about the money and stuff. Did you end up getting your money from Joey?
No, I think he muted me.
What?
Because he has not responded, and I even said I think
I've said it before. I'll say it again. If Wes ever says to you, "What?" you can rest assured. You're a circus clown. What? Yeah, yeah.
I told him like something big just happened, and I think maybe you should talk to Wes. And I still don't forget the Cash App, Joey, and he didn't respond to that.
So even with you saying that don't forget the Cash App, he didn't send it over.
Nope.
Maybe you should remind him again. What was the threat?
Well, I
you
did.
said?
I messaged him like probably 2 hours ago, and he never responded.
What was the threat that you said you would do if he didn't pay up yesterday?
Well, I would take him to court because he is spreading misinformation without verification, and now
she spreads misinformation without verification. But have y'all seen that screenshot, the Cash App screenshot? Like, it has different fonts on it. I think one's cursive. Like, it's insane. Like, girl, no.
we know that it's all been trolls the entire time, and that's on him. He should be professional.
Yeah, no, I agree. Again, I mean, how dare that guy come into my private DMs and ask me a question? Like,
he should be professional.
He should be professional. With a name like Joey T-Cap, you got to be professional.
Or a name like Joey T-Crap. Okay. But I never realized this before, but the professional thing, like, that's a Joran thing too. That's kind of weird.
Otherwise, get out of the business. That's what they say. But you were already taking him to court. But you said if he didn't pay, you were gonna.
I'm quiet. Oh no. Okay. Usually I'm not quiet. I'm not used to hearing that. I don't know how to fix it. Let me turn myself up a little bit because the way my microphone is, I only ever use it for this. But is this? Oh shit! Sorry, cussing in y'all's ear. Is this better? Is this too much? I mean, sometimes I am away from the microphone and I'll laugh or something. So that might be. But let me know if it's too loud, too what, if that fixed it, if it didn't, if I need to hold the microphone up to my mouth, I can do that.
Accuse him of like, someone came into your DMs and said that they were sexually assaulted.
Right.
So like, I mean, is that still in play or have you backed off on that?
See, I don't know because I really don't like drama, but I'm trying to prove a point that, people can say things and you should not believe them unless you verify things.
So
you do not say those kinds of things.
Yeah, and what better way to prove that point than by claiming that he's a rapist, right?
Right.
And then maybe he'll know what it feels like when someone
comes in. Like in keeping me up all night and being distressed and crying.
Yeah. When someone comes into your DMs and asks you a question that they heard from someone else, that's the exact same thing as being accused of sexual assault, right?
It is because what he accused me of with the whole Gilgo Beach stuff, that's insanity.
To be fair, he didn't accuse you. He was saying that your ex was found near.
That's what I meant to say. In a
he might as well have put the gun in your hand and put that belt buckle around your waist, right? And whatever the piccolo was doing there, yeah, right. Like that was your piccolo. Was it your piccolo?
I may not have this opinion dead on, but my thought is that she thought that Wes could help her with advertising jobs. That's why she was going along with all this stupid crap. I say stupid because it's funny to watch. I love it. But how could you do the rocket fuel stuff and like take it seriously? I don't know. Like if someone told me that, I'd be like, oh my God, am I getting paid for this? Or no? Oh, I don't know. That's crazy. And people who aren't black, like that's insane. I think that's crazy.
I had a rental and it was literally for I only played it for 2 weeks.
And you turned it in. You played it. Wait, so hold on. You can list piccolo as one of the 12 instruments you played, but you only play for. You must be a musical prodigy.
Okay. No, I'm not a musical prodigy, but I do pick up instruments pretty well.
I just know she never tried what is it, Kelly? The kalimba. If you're still here, is that what it is?
Kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it, but like in band class, we would have, they would have instruments, and then you could pick an instrument and you can play it, and you could choose to to 2 weeks or keep it permanent or whatever. You could always switch and whatever, as long as you could keep up with the music score and everything. So I would just for fun, I would play other instruments and everything, and people would be like, wow, this is so weird. How do you understand how to play things? It kind of just came to me. That's learning scales and everything, and that's how you learn songs.
Yeah. I am not a musician, but I've heard that if you can play piano, you can play anything. I don't know how true that is, but this girl does not even know how to play a Casio keyboard. But I'm just saying, I've heard that, but it's not true in her case.
Scales are more important, and then once you learn scales, you can play music.
No, because Mozart, he was able to play the water harp after like 2 weeks. Yeah, you remember they and they did the same thing. He had a rental for 2 weeks, and they were
really. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they were amazed because he was able to pick up the water.
How the fuck are they going to have rentals back in the day? Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
water harp that fast. It normally people spend years trying to play a water harp. In 2 weeks, boom, he was
Y'all can imagine. I'm so confused. I'm like, I thought I was here to like spar with this girl. I'm so confused. I have no clue. Are they friends? I don't know what's going on, you know?
able to list it as something that he was, but that's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, because when I asked you about your 12 instruments, to be able to pick up piccolo that quickly, so like it's probably unlikely that that was your piccolo near that murder. Let's say,
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
like
because it was only in band
90%.
class.
What percentage would you say is it that it's likely that it was
I never
yours?
took the piccolo home.
So like 10%, no more.
So the piccolo always stayed in school in the locker.
Okay. I mean, and again, that's a testament to you that you're able to master piccolo while it's at
No, I can't
school.
master piccolo, but I can play.
I forget who said it, but if to her play means you can just do and I think, then hell, man, I can play 20 instruments. Songwriting is one of them. Snapping my fingers. Doing like a sound is one of them, I guess.
There's a song called "The Magic Flute," which I still have it in my brain. Like I memorized every freaking note and everything, and I play it. And
That's
I can play it
Prodigy.
on flute and piccolo. It's made for each instrument, but I can play on either or. And
That's amazing.
I learned
Next
that
time
like
someone-
really well, and it's actually a expert level music.
Yeah. Next time someone asks you if you're a prodigy, I think you should stop being so modest and just say,
I'm not. I promise
Actually,
you,
I
I'm
am.
not. Like I just learn things kind of quickly.
That prodigies always say the same thing. They go, oh shucks, not me. I'm just a
telling you.
12-year-old engineer who graduated from Harvard after 4 weeks. Stop. Save the modesty for someone else, because today's not the day for it. So, and I want to ask you this, because I mean, I haven't talked to Joey, but I know Joey has a pretty big place in his heart when it comes to like single moms, and you said that Theo's mom is on welfare. And what
Wait,
if
I did?
Yeah, you said Theo's mom, like Theo.
No, my ex.
Theo's your ex? Theo.
No.
I've looked into this. I don't have any good findings, or I would have definitely showed all y'all. But I don't know if that's true.
Theo's a child.
My ex, because the only ex that I have is a musician, and he said that my ex is related to the Gilgo Beach murders. The only ex that I have, his mom is on welfare, and she has no job or anything, and he helps take care of her.
Oh, okay, but
The only ex she has. So this must mean that it's the radioactive Dom. Either she's full of shit or she's not, but like, makes you squint and like also raise your eyebrow at the same time. It's kind of like
well, regardless, what if because I haven't talked to Joey about it, but what if he was willing to give that $50,000 to Theo's mom so that they don't like try to put you in prison for the like sending a.
No, Wes. She needs a haircut, okay? She needs a tan because she stays inside because of all this distress. She can't go outside. She needs a tan. She needs a cute starter house. She needs a car. That's all Joey's fault.
But we don't even have, like I
I'm
said,
saying, like,
people are saying that he's a 40-something-year-old.
Well, and here's my concern. When I did those Muse videos, most of the people who started coming around with all their stories about Muse, it didn't happen until after it was on Hanson's channel. If this does go on Hanson's channel, and all of a sudden, Theo's mom sees it and is like, "Oh shit!" If they come forward and they want to take, what if Joey was able to pay that money to Theo's parents in order to keep you out of the clink? Would you be willing?
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I mean, you sent if he's a minor, you sent pictures to a minor, and that would
Yeah,
be
but
that's
he
what they was.
one. I was told by people that he wasn't a minor because he sent for 5 years he was attacking Steve McRae.
Mm-hmm.
So how can a 12-year-old be making videos, all this stuff?
Well, again,
My 12-year-old is better at CapCut than me.
I would say the same thing, but my 12, when my kid was 12, he was making gourmet dishes,
Yeah, there you go.
making.
Okay, but I'm telling you, it's way different. It's more intricate. It's way more
How about you just don't show your twat to just randoms, Jesse?
intricate. But then you would have to go into that he lied because he was 12 years old when he started these accounts. So that's illegal because you're lying on social media.
I mean, you watch a lot of To Catch a Predator. A lot of those guys will say, Well, yeah, I was in the adult chat room, and she said, like her account said she was 99, and
Her name was Adriana. Said she was 22.
they go, and then Chris will be like, "But it says right here, she's 13." Because
there's no proof of that. There's no proof of that, and that's why. So when people came up to me and they not accused me, but they said, that he's a minor, and it was trolls like Addie and Jake, those and Mop and everything, and they were saying, that he's a minor, right? And then, so I was talking to people through, a community about it, and they were like, "Are you kidding me? He's like a 40-something-year-old man. He has his own apartment." And then you go to his Twitter, and he made a joke about his apartment and his roommate. So I don't know any 15, 16-year-olds that have an apartment and a roommate.
Well, people can be emancipated. I knew.
Okay,
lots of people
this is not what's happening, Wes. Please.
Hey, like again, you're attacking me when if you knew the phone call that I just had with my lawyer, well, my ex-lawyer, you would understand why I was trying to play devil's advocate, because
I will not be playing the Shin call today because I have to go do some things, and also Wes and Eel in Cornville are streaming, I do believe, so I'll be there for that. But poor Wes, not poor Wes dealing with her, but poor Shin.
I don't want to see happen to you what's happened to me, and I'm not saying it, but like as a result of working around you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand that, but like I said, that's not what's happening, and he's part of UniRock's group, and they've been trolling people, making up lies, and getting calling government and stuff like that death.
They call the government?
Oh yeah, on Steve, they try to get him.
Oh no, not about Steve. What about?
Oh, okay, but then it's related. That's how everything started, because I started communicating with him and was on his channel collabing with him, and that's where the trolling started with me. That's what I'm trying to say, is that they were his trolls first, coming after him, and then once I was on his channel, they came after me and started accusing me of things, and I don't know. That's what I just wanted to say. That's how it started. But everyone is saying that there's no way that this person's a minor, because they've been in communities, they talk about their lives and whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm getting off work," or whatever, and it's just,
minor or not, why are you showing that kind of stuff to anyone who doesn't want to see it? At least ask. And 9 times out of 10, they'll probably say, "Yeah, I'll look at it, yeah." But that 1% probably like, "I'm good," But like, the fact you sent it without even asking, to me, I had to be prepared for something like that unless I really want to see it. That's just me.
There's no way that he was a minor. So I'm just saying that I was never told that he's trolling. He's trolling and pretending that he's a minor to get me in trouble. But then if that, like, say that law enforcement actually got involved, he'd be screwed, because it's not true. He's actually not a minor, but he's trolling to get a rise out of me. That's the whole thing. He just wants more live streams, more views. That's it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't.
Eel, what the fuck? I can't get that mental image out now. Thank you.
He would have went. Why hasn't the police contacted me when so many alleged police officers have told me that they're investigating?
And that's the thing, y'all. Why does she care if the internet thinks she's fat? We only fuck with her about it because she cares so much. Like, honestly, that's what bullies do. They see your weakness and they exploit it. So she was like, "Anyway, I did it. So what? Like, who cares then? It's not fun anymore." But the fact she is just, man, I listened to some of these calls before this one. I haven't heard this one in like a long time, months, maybe longer than that. I don't know. But, I listened to the one when Squeak and Nuggets were on there, and before one of the calls really gets into motion, she's like opening a bag of chips, and Wes is like, "Are you eating?" She's like, "No, I sat on a bag." And I'm like, "Sat on?" Girl, just say, "Yeah, I got some chips. I'm bored listening to this." No, it's the intake call. Yeah, that's what it was. And it's just like, girl, like, she is like, if you're eating all the time and stuff like that, I don't know. My mind is like going everywhere on this, but it's just like, we only tease it because it's so easy. That's what bullies do.
Me and
well, the good thing is that you started deleting stuff. I'm not. Well, I won't say it out loud, so I'm gonna whisper. But the good thing is that you started deleting stuff when you thought they were, so that I don't have anything. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bring Vex in, and I will say this, like I don't know what your feelings are towards Vex, but over the last day or so, I've seen Vex in live streams just really hyping up, like just cough.
Really quick, let me say, he said say things about you don't like Nazis and energy drinks, and I'm like, huh? Like I really I wish was a little more primed because I had no idea what a Celsius was, you know. And then lo and behold, I got two in my refrigerator right now, you know, in my bedroom refrigerator, not the one downstairs, and the one in my bedroom. I mean, it's a funny joke that it came back on me, but it makes your legs shake, you know. It's good.
Coffee and teas, like really talking about, oh, you guys, you know those 5 hour energies.
Yeah, and like I said, I have nothing against her, and it might be just like a misinformation, but for
No,
months
no.
that
I'm
she's
saying
being mean
maybe you guys can
and
find,
accusing me of being a pill addict and
maybe
stuff.
you guys can find some common ground
I did
with
say she's
like
a pill addict.
Celsius. Because if she's pushing 5 hour energy and telling people about these delicious coffee drinks from Dunkin' Donuts and stuff.
Okay, but those are shit. I'm
Exactly.
sorry, but 5 hour energy.
Have y'all had that chocolate covered strawberry foam thing from Dunkin'? I'm gonna tell y'all what. Try it. It's really good.
Energies don't do anything,
Okay,
and they're
well,
shit.
before we get her on, what are some of the reasons why she would want Celsius versus 5? Because let's role play these now.
Well,
Okay,
Celsius has zero
hold
sugar.
on. I'm gonna role play it, honey. I ain't listening to you. You over there with your fancy drink, girl. You better get you a coffee.
Well, does coffee have the exact vitamins?
To be real, and I can be real, I'll just get an Adderall, man. No calories, none, zero.
That are in the Celsius, such as B12 and all these sorts of vitamins that actually will keep you up and keep you energized, such as B6, B12. Vitamin C only has 10 calories, no sugar, and no preservatives.
Baby, let me stop you right
that?
there because I like my drinks with lots of flavor. This right here is a iced cappuccino with a vanilla squirt.
But also, Celsius doesn't come with crashes. When you have
I love the fact that he's like, let me stop you right there. Because, yeah, I feel like that was a great impression. I do.
too much coffee, you crash at the end of the day and you think that you need more. Where Celsius just keeps you awake and alert and you don't have any crashes.
But I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on an energy drink. I get these coffees for just $4.50.
Okay, well, these are actually $3 and you could get a whole pack of them for $16.99.
Really quick, I will say me and Nuggets thought it'd be funny to get a multi-pack off of Amazon. And at the time they were 12 for $16 and we got them, you know, and I think everyone kind of started. I know Adult Girl drinks some, you know. I think we all kind of, and then the price skyrocketed. I'm like, it's because of us. I feel like they thought, oh my gosh, we're selling it. But it's like, no. But then it got real famous and stuff. And now they're $2 each, which is if you buy 3. How do I know that? I don't know.
You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I will have a Celsius. I'm sorry I doubted you. So it'll probably go like that.
I hope.
So, like, I'm just saying, like, if things start getting out of hand, like if she gets a little confrontational, because I don't know how Vex is going to be, maybe just throw out the, hey, are you feeling low? Because what do they say about people?
Truthfully, I didn't know. I thought I was going to get to chew her ass, so I didn't know. And then, like, when I heard that, I said, oh, okay, I guess I'm supposed to be nice. I don't know what to do. But like, truthfully, Wes gives you no direction, but it's probably best that way, so it's just a hot mess. And hey, I'm down with that.
Who are low energy, they get crabby, right? You get cranky. Like that's why when kids, like, I'm sure when Addie needs a nap, Addie gets cranky. Yep. Addie gets rambunctious. People get, when they need a nap, when they're tired, they get cranky. So what you should do is just be like, hey, you know, instead of saying, do you need mental help or have you taken your meds, be like, do you need an energy boost? Because that'll probably make her stop and go, what? And then talk about it. I'm not even joking. I used to sell cars.
If that comes to be.
Yeah, if it comes to me, I used to sell cars and like building rapport and stuff. Sometimes it's just as simple as, instead of looking at what's wrong with them, just looking inward and saying like, what would help me right now? And what would help you? A Celsius available in how many flavors?
Oh, an extreme variety of flavors, like mountains. When you go to stores, there's a huge pyramid.
You should probably find out how many flavors, because that would even be better if you can say available in 48 delicious flavors with more to come each month.
Damn, I did forget the vanilla squirt. What's up, Piss Hanson?
Celsius. That's Celsius. So all right,
I could say like 40. Yeah, I could say like 48 different flavors and more to come.
all right.
Celsius.
Let me. I just sent her. I just sent her the link, so she just popped in here. I'm gonna bring her in and do a brief intro, and then we'll get to talking and get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
All right.
Before we get into it, let me preface this with the reason I was wanting to talk to her is so long gone. Like, it's fine, whatever. But like, I had nothing but vicious want to rip her throat out. So I think I contained myself pretty well. The wolf porn helped.
She just dropped in. And the reason why we're here for a segment, I said, let's talk about Vex.
Oh, shit.
Because there are...
Callie's here, so I'm going to say, unless she's gone, but I'm not the best singer, but I have literally thought about, like, let's talk about Vex, baby. You know that song, Salt and Pepper? That is funny. I thought very clever to put that in there, but the time has passed. I'm not under her skin quite as much as Haiti Dross. Or, hopefully that wasn't too loud for y'all. I tried to put the mic away. But, or, Callie Baby Girly. Or True Crime Bailey. I saw that the other day. True Crime Bailey. That's a new one. But I know that she knows I'm in there because of Wes's voicemail that time. Yeah, she knows I'm around, and that's fine enough for me. Sorry if that's loud in y'all's ear.
Or perhaps some troubling developments within the community that must be addressed. If not today, I don't know when. Some information with me that I will be sharing later that I don't really want to share with.
Hey, Pussy Destroyer.
Vex, but Vex, welcome to the show. And before you start, I'm gonna ask that you keep things civil, because from some of the messages that I've seen and some of the things that I've heard, it sounds like maybe you haven't been too civil. And if you read the TCAP guidebook, which was updated in February, you'll know that that's not something welcome here. That no bullying, anti-bullying platform isn't just for my show. That's TCAP wide.
I understand.
And I'm going to need you to speak up, please. Let's.
All right. I said I understand, but I definitely have some things to address Miss Jessie with now that we can finally talk.
Okay. Well, let me give
Sounds
Jessie. Good. Yeah, let me give Jessie the floor. And by the floor, Jessie, I mean I'm going to let you. I'm not literally giving you a floor. I'm going to let you talk and say any of the things that you want to say, and then we'll allow Vex to have her own floor to respond.
Okay. I'm going to try to say this in like kind of like a quick way, because I do know that, we have things going on. So I've been in
Take
the
your
community
time.
since, I'm sorry, hi Vex. I've been in the community since 2017, where other creators have known me since then. And you know how you have said in my live chat that I'm new to the community, and which isn't true, and you know what I mean? That's kind of just like one thing. And then you accused me of being a pill addict, which I have screenshots and everything. You deleted a lot of your comments in my live stream.
Well, hey, I'm sorry, Jessie. I need to cut in here. Vex, I'm going to ask that you wait until you see the green light on your monitor. Wait until you see that before you respond.
Sorry about that, Wes.
You do not have the floor.
And yeah, I just want this resolved because we don't want drama here.
Well, hold on, Jessie.
I've seen a lot of things and all that, but
I still have the floor.
Y'all, honestly, if Wes wasn't there, she would not have done this. She thought he was going to protect her. Honestly, she would not have done this, because I remember the stream that me and Nuggets were in, because Nuggets said, hey, come to the stream. So I said, okay, I'll go. This is that girl. And I said, all right, cool. And I literally was like, just like saying just basic shit. I don't know. But yeah, she was, I don't know. I guess it's my demeanor. Like, if I don't like you. I'm not saying like a Billy Badass, but I think it's just very obvious. But she wouldn't have done this if she thought Wes was actually like, if she knew that we were cool, she wouldn't have done this.
And you're talking over me. I was letting Vex know that you were going to be able to say your part, because Vex can't respond if I'm talking over you. So yeah, there was the how long you've been in the community, and then there were those accusations. So please continue on, and then Vex, when Jessie's done, then you'll have your chance to retort.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you said that that I use pills in my live stream. This is going on for months. That not only have you, okay, so you have commented at least 2 times that I remember, and one time I saw today as I was researching and trying to find information about things that Wes and I are going through, that you have said what was it? What are you doing? Or what do you mean, or something? Oh, something like that. Like, what do you mean, or whatever. But you don't
What
say
do you
hi to
mean?
me in live chats, which is fine because everyone has a million people to freaking say hi to, but it's always been this way. And then so I always thought, like, I don't know, maybe she just doesn't like me for some reason. And Wes has more information
For some reason, this bitch knew. She knew.
to give out why I feel like there is a bigger thing going on, why you have a problem with me, which we will, discuss after this. But it came to my concern, the things that you said in my live chat, to me today when, so I got a screenshot message of, oh, I can't talk about that yet, right?
I just pulled her out. Mention Thor, and
Theo?
see.
I literally had no idea what this was about.
Where?
We'll say I don't know. I was just looking at my favorite comic book character, Theo Huxtable, and see what she says.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna bring her back in. Sorry about that. I fat fingered that Vex.
Sorry. So I was just looking at my favorite comic book character,
Huh?
Theo Huxtable, Thor Huxtable.
Mm.
Okay.
Anything to say about that, Vex?
No.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. We'll move on from, like I said, we're just trying to resolve these things and find answers. So, yeah. So like I said, today I got this, I don't know. Can I talk about that yet? That I got the screenshot. So someone came into the stream.
Let it go.
Okay. So I can't talk about the actual stuff, or
You know what? Whatever, because I want this resolved.
okay.
It's been going on long enough.
So Little McNuggets has been stalking and harassing me for a year. She came into this community posing as someone she was not, and talking to people, giving them wrong information, calling me a Nazi, lots of misinformation and crazy stuff. So she came into.
You can hear it in my because immediately I was like like Nuggets and I, it's strange. Like we got very close very quickly, and it's just like before all this, but this just made it stronger. So thanks, Jesse. But yeah, it was just like for her to say she's a hero and doing all. I was like, no, that's not at all the truth. I remember whenever Nuggets did the whole "Ma'am, are you okay?" in the stream, because we were talking about it. Like, what the hell is this bitch's issue? Like, oh my God.
This community about 9 months ago that we found. But she's been trolling me and other people in the community. And so, what was I trying to say? So, we had
Hey, I pulled her again. Mention, and where the hell were you? You just showed up too. Like, okay. Let her know.
Really quick. Hey, Kit Kat. Now, Kit Kat meow. I think of Catwoman every time I see her name.
Oh, let her know that she's new. You've been here way longer than her.
Okay.
Yeah, really make her feel like shit for not being here before.
Eel, I will not stand for that. Do not ever put me in the same jurisdiction as Kari, Kinadoodle. Not worth a shit.
For you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm losing my train of thought. It's a lot of stuff is going on today, and you will find more.
You know what, Eel? We do have a ladder between us, but when we don't have a ladder, we just hope that the chair does not have wheels. Okay? We just hope that.
Information as you go along through, the experience, but because it's more information than just like Nuggets being someone she isn't. It's insanity, but I want to know, where have you been in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021? Because as far as I and someone else who has been trying to find you in live streams, you haven't been in any live stream since you came in October.
I was literally on Sundays with COD this week that this happened, I think. Yeah.
Which is when the trolling of me started, and people started coming into Clobbering Time streams, pretending to be other people that they were not, and became moderators of said channels. And so I just want to know, where have you been? Because you accused me of being new when I've been around for years, and other channels know that I have been, and everything, and have communication with many top channels. So I just want to know where you came from and how I'm new, but you're actually new, if I said that right.
How did you not say it right when it was your words? Why are you stumbling over everything you say?
Because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to put in everything together.
Are you scared of me?
But you've
Are
been
you scared of
bullying
me?
for months.
Are you scared of me? You sound like it.
No, I'm not scared of anyone.
Vex, I'm gonna have to remember to keep your decorum. This isn't an actual court of law, but this is my courtroom.
That's something my trolls would say, like McNuggets and everything. So that's why, and you have communication with her, several chats. Why are there so many deleted comments and live streams? Like, what do you call them? Live stream chat comments or whatever?
The comment room.
Comment room. Why are things being deleted now, that everything's being exposed today, and I can't find any of your live chats in my live stream?
Because you're on Xanax, you dumb bitch.
That was the 12-hour bullshit live stream. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. But
hey, can you slate and then say bull crap?
So yeah, there are things being deleted in my live streams between you and McNuggets. Like say a TCAP quote and stuff like that. You're new here, and going back and forth, and all those messages and comments are gone, almost like it's gaslighting me. And you only have 3 comments that are available in that live stream, and it's about me being a pill addict.
Can I speak now?
Yes, absolutely.
Is the light on, Vex? The light's on. Now it's your turn.
There was no light. I was very confused.
Okay. All right. Why would I delete some of my comments but leave accusations of you being a pill addict? That makes no sense.
No.
First of all, it's my turn.
Those exist. I'm talking about other comments. Those are the only 3 comments that exist.
Jesse,
me being a pill addict. No, because I just want to set that straight, because the screenshot is ready to go.
Jesse, but you have to follow the same decorum.
Show it, bitch. Finally show one screenshot you got. My God, we're all waiting.
I made her give you a chance. And Jesse, I'm gonna have to ask that we not have her repeated yesterday, and you abandoned the stream.
Yeah, I'll let her rage.
Well, because after this, we need to go over something very important that came. Excuse me, Vex. After this, we need to go over something very important. So you can handle this. I know you guys can handle this. I just want to back out, and I will continue to moderate as my role within the community. But I have to ask Jesse that you guys discuss this and hash it out, and then
because I really do, because like I said, we're in a community that's supposed to be kind of just like a together kind of thing, and I understood that you haven't liked me since you came into this community, kind of like ignoring me.
Jesse, Vex
it's her turn. It's
still Vex's turn. Okay, I'm gonna count you down, Vex. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Just because I don't acknowledge you, I don't have to acknowledge anybody. First of all, you did not interest me. Whatever. I don't have to talk to you. Second of all, I didn't really know truly of your existence until some allegations came out. And that is when I knew about you. And that's when I came to you to ask some questions, correct? Be real about it. Correct. Yes. And that is what my issue with you was. And I tried to ask you questions about it, but you wouldn't answer me. You kept ignoring me. And that is why I was mad. And yes, I did say, is she on pills? Because you just fell asleep, quote unquote, on your stream, but you were making noise.
Vexin, real quick. I just want to say, I've been around people that have done pill, like the downer pills in their life, and or uppers, I could say. So like, I just don't believe she was really falling asleep. I just don't believe it. I don't to this day. She's addicted to clout. She's addicted to the attention. I don't believe she was actually sleeping. What kind of buffoon leaves your shit on when you're sleeping if you're not getting paid for it? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I mean, that's coming from me as my mindset. But I'm like, why would you do such a thing? Because you're a whore for attention. There you go, Jesse. Like, you're insane.
And I said, there's no way she is like rolling over in a chair right.
Okay, I pulled her out again.
Kit Kat meow. Imagine multiple communities not liking you. That's my thing too. I'm like, you can't just learn from one and move on to the next and just be a good person. you're the problem. Just like Meemaw said, it's you. You know, Meemaw said it, and that's that.
I was freaking in bed and turning around because like
Jesse,
bed creaks. It's just so ridiculous.
hold on. I pulled her out again. I think this is a perfect time to ask her if she's low energy because she sounds cranky as fuck. Don't you think?
No, because like I don't want to cry, but she's saying like, "Oh, I was rolling in a chair." No, I didn't stop. I didn't stream in a chair.
Okay,
I was on my bed.
I didn't know she didn't have a chair. But the next day, I think is the day. Man, she did these calls back to back to back. I think the next day is when Julia made her cry.
Well, then tell her that. But first, like, try and lighten it up. Ask her if she's low energy, and ask her like maybe recommend a Celsius.
Okay.
Because right now, holy shit, does she sound cranky? She either needs
she sounds like McNuggets.
She needs a nap. She needs some bubbles. Yeah, she does sound a lot like how
raging. That's why I'm starting to believe that this is a thing more than I thought.
Right now, she's raging against the machine, and that machine is tearing. You're starting to what?
I was starting to believe her and being like, oh shit, I was wrong, but it's starting to make sense that she came in at the same time as Nuggets.
Well, she doesn't even know I pulled her out, so I'm just saying right now would be a perfect time to hit her with the and I'll let you cut in to offer the Celsius, but then I'll give her the floor back, okay? So when I bring her back in, I'm gonna say, hey, actually, I need Jesse needs to say something to you. Then offer the Celsius, then we'll give her the floor back, okay?
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Vex. I keep having issues with my StreamYard, and I cut you off, and that's on me. I'm so sorry. But actually, Jesse wants to say something to you real quick before you get the floor back.
So I wasn't in a chair. I was in my bed, and you probably heard creaks and stuff of me tossing and turning.
That's not the
but
thing.
But I'm very low energy right now. You seem kind of very low energy as well. Have you ever tried a Celsius? They come in a variety of different flavors, including seltzer seasoned
I don't care about your Celsius.
So they actually have vitamin C.
Are you selling me something right now?
And vitamin B12, and they come with no crashes, unlike coffee.
Can you hear me?
5 Hour Energy.
Well, I mean, Vex, you were talking about 5 Hour Energy and coffee.
I do like energy drinks. I do like things like that.
But this one is completely different because it's not like coffee or 5 Hour Energy where it comes with crashes. This is actually full of vitamins and essential energy, and it helps burn body fat and accelerates metabolism.
Exacerbates.
Is this what you've been drinking that keeps you up for all hours of the night and keeps you so jittery you can't even sleep and you're crying all the time?
See, now you're McNuggets.
I'm vexed.
No, you're a troll because that's not even true. That's not. I just started drinking Celsiuses about a month and a half ago. So now you're.
When did your life problems start happening with all the streaming stuff?
Shit,
Probably about a month and a half ago.
And I said
I've been streaming for over a year now.
Honey, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, girl.
I'll rewind it because I have something to say. If you don't know Stranger with Candy, sorry, that meant nothing to you. But
excuse me, Vex.
That's a little far.
Raging Against the Machine. And
I love that band.
I was in my bed, and you probably heard.
Jittery, you can't even sleep and you're crying.
So I need
that. Thank you for saying I was muted because I was trying to crunch on the Reese's pretzel I was eating because Reese's filled pretzels. I want a whole spiel about that too. But thank you for that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a professional streamer at all. But anyway, yeah. So I said that I like to think I have a funny bone sometimes because I made Wes break his character to laugh with my whole "Is this what you've been drinking?" blah blah blah. And joke's on me, though, because I started drinking all that shit. But anyway, all right, I'm not muted now, so let's go.
Jesse needs to say something to you, then offer the Celsius, then we'll give her the floor back, okay?
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Vex. I keep having issues with my StreamYard, and I cut you off, and that's on me.
That's on me.
I'm so sorry. But actually, Jesse wants to say something to you real quick before you get the floor back.
So I wasn't in a chair. I was in my bed, and you probably heard creaks and stuff of me tossing and turning.
That's not the
but
thing.
But I'm very low energy right now. You seem kind of very low energy as well. Have you ever tried a Celsius? They come in a variety of different flavors, including seltzer seasoned
I don't care about
sodas.
your Celsius.
So they actually
Danny G does need to teach me how to stream. Because I'll tell you what, one thing about Jordan, man, he has far less fuck ups than I do in streaming. Except when he spits and dips and pisses and shits on the fucking stream. That ain't cool.
have vitamin C,
Are you selling me
vitamin
something
B6,
right now?
and vitamin B12, and they come with no crashes, unlike coffee
Can you hear
and
me?
5 Hour Energy.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, Vex, you were talking about 5 Hour Energy and coffee.
I do like energy drinks. I do like things like that
But
keep
this one
you.
is completely different because it's not like coffee or 5 Hour Energy where it comes with crashes. This is actually full of vitamins and essential energy, and it helps burn body fat and accelerates
It didn't work for you, Jesse.
metabolism.
Exacerbates. It
Is this
exacerbates.
what you've been drinking that keeps you up for all hours of the night and keeps you so jittery you can't even sleep and you're crying all the time?
See, now you're McNuggets. You're
No,
a troll.
I'm vexed.
No, you're a troll
I'm
because
vexed.
that's not
I'm
even
vexed.
true. That's not.
I'm
I
vexed.
just started drinking Celsiuses about a month and a half ago. So now you're.
When
not
did your
even
life problems
accurate.
start happening with all this streaming stuff? Probably about a month and a half ago.
No, I've been streaming for over a year and a half.
Honey.
So, yeah.
This is when I got real sharp. Honey. All right, cool.
All
So,
right,
yeah,
girl. All right.
Yeah. You have issues with me, and this
Guys,
started
decorum.
in the beginning, and you've been very inappropriate.
The
very
beginning.
unprofessional.
I knew
And
of your
other people
existence.
have
I knew
been
of your
to me about you.
existence. Oh, I'm about to get live with it. I'm about to
No,
get
because
live
you're
with you.
raging, and
Talking over
I don't
me.
know.
Honestly, y'all don't know me in real life, but when I'm gonna get live with it, it is yo. I was trying to warn them. It's about to get lit. Thank God the wolf porn came in. Calm me down.
Well,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
mental issues or
Guys,
what, but-
follow the decorum. Follow the decorum. One person talks and
I
the
know.
other person
I know,
talks.
because
So,
some people have mental
Jesse-
issues, and I don't want to.
no.
I don't
Some
want them to
people
be
have
triggered.
mental
No,
issues.
Jesse.
You are right about that, honey.
Jesse, you're not going to be able to hear her if you're talking over her.
I
So
love
let
that
her
part.
get
Absolutely.
her part out, and then you say
I
your
will let
part.
her rage.
Well, I wouldn't say it's raging. It sounds like she has some things she wants to say. So let's be fair
Me too.
and allow her to talk, and then you're going to talk. But again, I remind both of you: do not abandon this stream because
I'm
I
not.
cannot continue doing this. Okay?
I'm not, because I already know that from what she's saying so far that she's a troll, and she came into this community to troll me, and
You must.
I have to wonder if she actually knew the reason at this point why I was pissed at her. But like, I really don't know. She knew in time though. I know she knew in time, but I don't know if she knew now.
It's not.
how everything that's been
You,
going on
for
today, that,
as
you know.
into some people in this community as you may be, you don't keep tabs, do you?
I think that yeah, you have issues, but I'm going to let you rage and
That's not what
rant
I-
and,
that's
go
not what I
on,
asked
go
you,
on,
baby.
sound off.
That's not what I asked you. You think I came into this community as a troll? You must be kidding. You can't even tell me one TCAP reference. I asked you in the chat. I'll wait. That's why I said you're new, because you couldn't tell me not one thing.
I don't know if y'all heard this, but I remember this perfectly. I was sitting in my bedroom, and I had my pen in my hand because I'm a writer. I write, and I clicked that pen because I just, instead of like getting physical, I clicked the pen, because I'm getting real pissed off.
Jesse, is that true? Jesse, I'm gonna need you to go off mute and answer. Did that happen?
I didn't hear that. My internet was cut off. Can you please?
I'll repeat it. I'll repeat myself. No problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. Thank you. I asked you in chat to give me a TCAP reference because I thought you were new.
Yeah,
Well,
why
no.
would you think I was new? I've been in the community for years, but you just came, and no one, not even a single freaking member of the TCAP community, can find you anywhere.
Flashing your fucking butterflies does not mean you're a part of the community. It means you're a whore. And I mean that in the nastiest way. You're not a good whore. You're not a fun whore. You're that decrepit whore no one likes because you're so fucking gross and your spirit's gross. That's what makes you gross. No, you're not a part of our community because guess what? If you needed help with something, none of us know who you are. We don't want to help you. You're not a part of it. You're not a part of it. To flirt with some creators, and then expect that you're known? Well, they sure as fuck dumped you off the second shit got hot. So I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl.
Before
Does it
November,
matter? They know
October.
who I am now. They know who I am now.
Okay, but that's weird that you think that I'm new, and that's kind of strange.
Why is it
I
weird?
don't know if you were having like a mental breakdown in my stream and everything,
Oh.
but that's completely inappropriate to come into my stream and be
No,
rude.
do you
And
want
you've
me to
been
be
doing
real
this for
about
months,
it?
not
Do you
just
want me
in
to be
my
real
stream.
about it? I came to you as a woman to ask you a question, and you
Okay,
wouldn't
so
even
then
acknowledge me.
I've had
You would
DMs,
not acknowledge
I've had
me.
DMs and
So
stuff.
I
Why
got
didn't you
a
come
little
to me
live with
rather than
it.
trying to okay,
I tried to
so
DM you on Discord, and you still ignored me.
Sure
yep,
did.
because of everything that's going on.
Because you are
There's a
afraid
legal
of
case
me.
that's about to happen, so I'm
You are
ignoring
afraid of
messages.
me.
I'm ignoring.
I don't know if y'all remember the Nuggets ambush that happened. When she's I was so proud of Nuggets. I was so proud. Like, I was like, tell that bitch what's up. You know, I was so proud because she was, go fuck yourself on your stream. That's unrestricted.
Ignoring all messages until things are resolved. Yes. So it's not you.
My issue with you has nothing to do with what you think it does. So
okay. I'm not going to, Wes, I don't want to respond to this
because she knows what it's about. She
Okay, I retract my statement. She definitely knew what it was about.
knows what it's about.
They need medication or something.
Because
she
knows exactly what it's about.
Let's not go there. Can I ask both of you, as adults, and you know, is there any jealousy from either of you towards the other?
Why would I be jealous of Raggedy Ann?
Oh Lord.
Well, Raggedy Ann was a beloved character who sold.
See, that's what trolls would say. The trolls, Wes, have been calling me Raggedy Ann. So this is kind of concluding my puzzle.
Girl, your hair is raggedy.
Well,
Raggedy Ann.
No, it's not. It's actually really nice. I use keratin treatments. So.
Well, tell her more about those characters. Can you tell her more about those treatments?
Tell me on something. Come on, tell me about it.
So, I don't think that you have the right to come into this community and cause drama with not just me but other people and make people feel
who have I had drama with, honey?
Yeah, other people.
Who have I had drama with?
There is another female, and I don't want to bring her into everything because we do talk, and she says,
I do believe she was talking about Cyber Squeak at the time.
Because I said that maybe she's like a McNuggets kind of troll or whatever. She said, I've been talking to her in the community and everything like that. She's so sweet. She's so nice. And as we were starting talking about it and I started showing screenshots and everything, she's like, this is weird. This doesn't sound like the Vex that comes into clobbering streams, just being all rampant and everything. And like I said, I just want this resolved, and I feel like you need to calm down a little bit. If you need to take a sip of Celsius that comes with loads of vitamins and comes in a variety of different flavors.
Did someone new start talking? That voice changed.
Because that's what I like to do. Why do you
I have mental problems.
Keep going with the Celsius thing. Vex, please let her
Please let her go with the Celsius. Yo, I gotta say, I read it like baby, like South Park. I'm a huge South Park fan, as y'all know. But baby, that's what I read it as. Hey Mandy, what's up?
Go, keep going.
Yeah, so a Celsius is a great drink to drink during the day. And if you feel very low energy, you can have this drink with no sugar, no preservatives, come in a variety of different flavors. So if you like lime, or if you like teas, if you like sodas, like a cola, if you like that cola kind of taste, a Celsius is the way to go.
It is, though, honestly.
I mean,
are you sponsored?
No.
Some people are just passionate. Vex, I thought you of all people would understand that.
You're
guys,
right.
what my question is before, because I don't feel like this is making the progress I hope to.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesse, it's good to hear you laugh. At least I know that you will get through this. You're definitely a strong person.
Yeah, a lot of things been going on. So, but I think that Vex needs to know more information about everything that's been going on, and I feel like that will give more.
And where do you think Vex?
That's why I contacted you, and you won't talk to me.
No, because everything has been coming out today. So you're talking about days ago.
My issue with you could be cleared up with you being honest with me for about 2 minutes.
Do you want to try to do that
now?
But you
won't. Do you really want me to?
About what?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. No, I not if it's about okay, no. That's probably something you guys should discuss in private.
My intimate relationship.
No.
There was nothing intimate.
Yes.
No, you guys can discuss that in private. You guys can
If
discuss
she
that.
answers
I
me.
can't talk about it because
If
I'm going
she
to respect him
answers.
from now on, and I gave him that promise, and I'm not going to
Okay.
break that.
Of course.
Well,
Okay, no, I get it. I get it.
He literally messaged her and said, "Don't fucking talk about Vex or Nuggets ever again, and fuck off." So if that's what she wants to consider a nice conversation, all right, cool.
You've answered everything by saying that. That's good. I know he. Okay. Okay.
All right. So my question to the two of you is, how do we find common ground? How do
That
you
she
build this-
realizes that I am not what she thinks I am. Like, this is ridiculous. She
Okay,
thinks
so
I'm.
if I'm wrong, I apologize, but you
You are
came after me for
wrong.
months, and
I have
that's
not
why
come
we
after
are
you
here.
for months. Months, girl.
Yes, in other
Months.
streams. What do you mean by that? What do you mean, and what are you here?
When
and
have
everything?
I?
That's things that McNuggets have said to me in streams and everything. So that's, and I'm
Am I
sorry. Like, let me just
McNuggets?
say,
Am I
I'm sorry
McNuggets?
if I'm wrong about that, then I'm wrong. But I've been
Yo,
dealing with
am I
trolling for
McNuggets?
years right now, so that's why maybe I was wrong, and
Wes, how can you
I'm
hang out with this
apologizing to you
girl?
about that.
Well, Vex, you're seeing a side of
She's
very
had too much
passionate-
Celsius.
Well,
I haven't had a Celsius today.
maybe that's the issue.
Maybe that's her
too much-
problem.
Maybe that's
too
the
much.
issue, Wes.
Maybe
You know
too
what?
much
You're
Celsius
so right.
are not enough Celsius. And where would I be able to find those Celsius,
Oh, Lord,
Jesse?
help me.
Oh, Lord.
In every
I
store
said the same
location, you
shit,
can get them from
goddamn.
Costco to 7-Eleven to your local bodega.
Thank you. Now, Vex,
Uh-huh.
I really do feel like you came in here, and I thought you were going to come in, and this was going to be a debate between a calm debate. Would it hit on some hot button topics? Possibly, but I
When will I ever have a calm debate?
didn't expect this level of anger. And this
I'm passionate, Wes. I'm passionate.
isn't a side of you that I've seen before, so I'm a little disappointed. I will let you know.
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, and I appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm
And
sorry
can
for
I
that.
please apologize, because Wes knows about the whole trolling thing that's been going on. And so, yes, I accused you because you said similar things to what these trolls have said. You've been talking back and forth with Nuggets and everything.
Yes, I did talk back and forth with Nuggets daily about all of the shit about you. And I would to this day if it was still relevant to our conversations. But hey, Mabel. I would say that real quick.
So that's why it and I apologize. That's all I got to say is, that's all I want to say is I apologize. I was wrong. I came in here.
I pulled her out. I pulled her out again. Why don't you offer her like some BDSM tips or something? Maybe that.
No, that's so stupid. I don't have any BDSM tips.
Or how about this? Do you have any of your?
Seriously though, what's the song? The bodega. It's like, oh, a whole lot of money. Okay, that's that song. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know. I forget who sings it because they're not relevant to me. But my gosh, I'm thinking of a fucking parody song that can happen possibly.
Your wolf stories?
No, I don't want to do that, because as far as I know that they don't like that, from what I've heard is
That
that
you're saying,
they're
but you're
creeped up
now.
on that.
Well, now you're kind of doing what Queen of Spades does, where she just assumes everyone is working with RSN.
Yeah.
That might be a good meter. Why don't you just see like, hey, can I read you some of my like a story I wrote? Just because. Oh, how about this? Listen, I'm sorry for if I'm falsely accusing you, but I respect your opinion. Can I read you something real quick? And just read her like one of the spicy parts from one of your stories.
Well, I mean, I don't feel
No.
like they're even spicy. Like I'm never really confident in these scripts. That's why
But you did
they
them-
never became a thing on my channel.
You do them on YouTube. They're on your channel. What do you mean? You do them on
I did.
YouTube?
Yeah, I did. I read them like once or twice, maybe 3 times.
Jesse, we are walking up 2 different tree paths. What I'm saying is, if you know your trolls don't like the wolf porn, maybe this is a good indicator to see if she is in fact one of your trolls. Yeah, I could hear you going through them right now. So like, just find a good portion. Do the, hey, I'm sorry. Maybe I might have accused you of something, and that's my bad.
What a coincidence. Wes made it here just in time for the wolf porn.
And then go back to the, I didn't have a Celsius today, so blame it on that.
Okay.
And then ask if she wants to maybe hear some of your some of your
She's gonna
work.
say no, but if she says yes,
I doubt. Yeah, if she says yeah, and then after that we'll let her go, and then we'll talk about this the shit that I have to deal with, because it needs to get done today. I'm still shaking, and it's not my conscience. It's not a good thing.
I know.
So,
I
all right,
know.
I'm gonna bring her back in. I'm gonna blame the cat for walking on the.
Vex, I'm sorry, my cat was walking on the router and knocked out the Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Jesse, you were telling me because I got Jesse up just a few seconds before you for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
Jesse, there was something that you wanted to say.
I want to apologize, especially since I did come after you strong and everything. I'm very, very low energy, and this is probably why I should be drinking a Celsius. But I heard you're into BDSM stuff, and I'm also as well, and I do Fox play, and I was wondering if you wanted to hear some of my script.
Script for what?
Lil Red Riding Good and the Big Bad Wolf.
Now, doesn't that sound interesting?
Is it like literotica or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Doesn't that sound
yeah.
interesting? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna sit back.
I'm into that.
I'm gonna sit back and let you guys find some common ground.
And that is no joke. I actually really like literotica, so I was willing to hear it, but it was so much more intense than I expected.
Let's do Jesse. Find like the best 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then we'll let Vex go about their day.
Can I make a request though? Do you have anything that's like really? I'm a kind of like perverted. Do you have anything that's like dirty?
No.
Just the spice.
Oh no, but
serve her up the
if I was,
spice.
Chris Hansen would be after me even 10 times more than he is.
What? I just meant like graphic.
Yeah, it's nothing's graphic.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh.
Jesse, just serve her up the spiciest bowl of chili you have.
Just show me what you like. Yeah,
That's
what you got. I'm
legit
sorry.
disappointment.
Okay, I guess. So this is the scene where Lil Red and the Big Bad Wolf are doing their first porn scene in the industry. It was a cosmic connection when they looked into each other's eyes and introduced themselves. It was also Little Red's first time on camera with a male. She was used to scissor scenes and eating pussy. She looked him up and down, first his legs, his muscles, his chiseled abs. As she was looking, she felt herself getting more wet. He was looking back at her, from her thick thighs to her beautiful blue eyes and her red hair, which was straightened and blown out. Both of them were eager to fuck, but they also felt a connection. It was both their first time, and they were confident and horny, ready to get started. All right, get into positions. Dim the lights to 37, and I want an introduction angle and make it natural. Don't stand in any corners. I do not make creepy productions. I make the highest quality amateur porn. The producer said. The lights dimmed. The cameras held in position. 3, 2, 1. Lil Red smiled at the camera and started feeling up her body. Big Bad enters the room half naked, only wearing underwear. The music gets them both so horny. Lil Red starts removing her clothes. Okay, Lil Red, give that innocent look. And when he takes out his cock, do an, oh my God, that is so big face. The producer instructed. Big Bad took out his dick, and Lil Red says, how is that going to fit inside of me? I can barely fit a finger inside of me. Then that's when he started rubbing his cock on her pussy, making her wetter. He put it inside of her by force, since it was so tight.
Sorry, 2 things. Number 1, this song came in my head. You know that song Wetter by Twista? It just came in my head. I'm thinking, oh my God, I wish I could sing better. I'd have so many parodies, but that's not my forte. But secondly, why don't we have people act this out? This is funny.
It didn't push in easily. She let out a moan, and Big Bad pulls her closer to the edge of the couch, having complete control of her. He takes out his dick and slaps her in the face with it. She says, come on my face. It's been a while since I had a facial.
Come on my face. It's been a while since I had a facial. Like, she's so like, who says that?
He puts himself back inside her tight, wet, warm, desirable pussy, thrusts himself into her like a jackhammer, and holds one thigh down with one hand, and the other rubs her clit as she moans louder and louder. The cameras move and close to shoot an angle above his dick and her pussy. All right, now for the pop scene, the producer said. The camera moved from behind her and next to them, and then above them. Jesse moans so loud Big Bad's knees begin to shake with hers. He grabs a pillow and shoves it into Lil Red's face and pounds her harder and harder and harder, and she starts screaming in joy. She then comes on his cock. He enjoys her throbbing, orgasming pussy.
That covers her long thong. What the fuck was she thinking writing that shit? Who writes long thong? I don't know. Jesse.
He removes the pillow and comes all over her pretty, precious princess face. The scene ends and it becomes a big hit in the industry. That's it.
Yeah, that was. Now, Vex, I know you came in here You came in here swinging, you came in hot, but hearing that,
Shit. He got summoned. I guess that's where the genie ties in, but Sloth Cat, nothing better than that. You know, that's your song for the rest of your life. She did write it, and you know what? It's a genius song, and it is amazing. And I love it. I love the Jesse Sex Pest video. I couldn't find it. I was going to play it on stream, but I couldn't find it. I can't be canceled for it if I put it on Pornhub under comedy. Please. Because you know what? People will fap to it probably. But you know what? Don't you make money on that though? If people watch your stuff on that? I'm sure it's the same thing as... Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But yeah. When she's like, let's be real. This is not a children's stream. So that girl never had no facial ever. I don't even think she's seen one that wasn't on the internet. So that's just my personal opinion.
does it maybe make you think that some common ground could eventually be found here?
Eventually.
Eventually. I appreciate that. Like, I would like to talk to you and kind of settle things. And like I said, I came in hot as
Jessie Sex Pest, when she is like, she's following you and Sloth Cat, and y'all are like, no, I need to call the Sex Pest, and then she's like, Sex Pest, and he's like, oh no, and she's like coming out. You know, I love that one so much. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gotta know what I'm talking about. Sorry.
as well. Don't just say it was her. It was me. Came in redhead hot, and especially with everything that I've been dealing with, which is no excuse to accuse someone. Maybe it was just a little bit of paranoia, a little bit, because of everything that's been going on, and which will be, put out there so everyone kind of gets a gist of what, not a gist, but everyone's going to know what I've been dealing with for, years. You know
what normally helps when you come in hot?
Yeah.
An ice cold Celsius.
An ice cold Celsius. Yeah.
I don't know what noise I just made there, but it was despair.
So, Vex, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for being an adult and accepting that, maybe that story about the wolf and the porn scene, and the penis that was too big, like that was enough to make you realize that, yeah, you know what, maybe there could be some common ground with this person.
For real, yeah. I'm sorry too. So yeah.
Well, and you know what? Thank you so much. And this went way better than yesterday. And
Vex, I will respond to your messages. Right now, I'm kind of dealing with a lot of stuff that's going on, but I promise I'm going to read whatever messages you sent me, and I want to have an open conversation with you, whether it's messaging or Discord, phone conversation, whatever. But
okay,
I would like this resolved, and yeah.
Me too.
To this day, we've not had this conversation. Even when I was on the ambush calls, she hung up. Like, we are never going to have this conversation. Not that I care about it now, but I still would like to roast her a little bit.
Well, thank you so much, Vex. I'm gonna bump you from the studio now, because now I have something.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, have a good rest of your day. And hey, I saw your new kangaroo. That's badass. I didn't even know you guys can have those in Kansas. So super cool.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, but I don't think they're supposed to eat candy corn. Like that's read if they came with the manual, read the manual. But like super badass that you got a kangaroo. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, y'all too.
Thank you. You too. Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay, I'm not going to play the chin part because I have limited time today, but I am going to play Jessie Sex Pest because I love it. Guess what? I guess y'all get to see my whole YouTube as usual, but it's fine because I'm not even mad at it. Because, I mean, what are you going to see? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to see? T-Cat? Jessie?
No,
you're going to see the same shit, so it doesn't matter. All right, I love this so much. It's hilarious, so y'all enjoy it with me. You want me and Jessie to make up and go to an amusement park together? I hate that song, Steal My Sunshine. Please pick a different song. You want me to be in hell? I hate that song. I'd rather listen to
It's time to take your backyard
ads
back. And J&J Exterminating is
J&J.
just the one to do it with our
That's Jordan and Jessie.
Yeah, here's a sloth cat.
Pausing this for a minute. But yeah, so then, oh, fuck me. Why'd I do that? Okay, anyway. So, but anyways, yeah, J&J. Sorry about that. But literally, like, I hate that song, Steal My Sunshine. I'd rather listen to Jessie J Domino or something. And I hate that equally as much. That shows my age probably, but Yeah. Anyway, so let's just watch this. It's 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna go. I have dinner date crawfish. Not crawfish. I'm lying. Crawfish season's over here. We're gonna eat shrimps and steaks. So yeah, I mean, I love y'all, but like, god damn, shrimps and steaks. You know, I gotta go. So anyway, all right.
Yeah, he's a sloth cat. Nothing better than that. Yeah, he's a sloth cat.
Sloth cat, nothing better than that. He's a good man. That's a fact. See, I can sing too, Jesse.
I love that just because I'm not a great singer. But this is amazing.
Yeah, I saved it as Lauren's new outfit. He looks like he's a manager at McDonald's in the 70s.
This is hilarious.
I miss Slush.
What the hell was that? Hey, Wes. Hey, Wes, wake up, man.
It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into. It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into. You can put it in my mouth. You can boogie down and south. You can put it in my ass. We'll have to smoke a lot of grass, 'cause I know it will hurt. So let's prevent the pain first. It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into.
You are like half baked.
Hello.
I got a sex pest on the loose.
Hello? Yes, I need help. I have a sex pest on the loose. I need an exterminator. Stat! This girl, she's wild and crazy.
Thank you for calling star 69 Sex Pest Exterminations. Please hold.
No, 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 no! This bitch crazy, man.
This part, y'all, I love it.
She was raped.
Paying
She was
people
raped.
money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Boston. I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jesse doing an impersonation.
I can't. Y'all. Even my kids love that whole, that wasn't me, that's an impersonation. That's probably their favorite thing that they probably think of the Jesse thing. That's hilarious. They think it's amazing. It's funny. Actually, it's our text tone too. I do. When I like things from TCAP, I will snip it and I will have it as a text tone or something. I'm obsessed. It's fine, whatever. But like that thing is a definite thing. So if I'm not mistaken, Wes, you're streaming with Eel and Jiffy in like an hour, if that, right? I'm going out, but I'm going to have my earbud in because that's how I do. I don't drink like I used to, but remember I used to, like, during bingo, I would not listen and I'd be half in, half out, and I'd ruin the whole bingo board. Sorry, my bad. But yeah. No, it was crazy back in those days when I was young, you know. That wasn't me. That's funny. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and thanks for joining me on this little blast from the past. Never forget how ridiculous Jessie is and was, although she'd like us to forget because she doesn't want to think about it. And Ellen, who's Ellen? I don't think I know who Ellen is. Huh? I just saw that on the screen. But anyway, Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be at that stream. I hope y'all are too, and it's a good time and fun. Yeah, 5:30. Okay. So, 3 hours. Yeah, Jiffy, he fucking it up. That's Jiffy. Understood. So I have time to go eat my shrimps and steaks, and I'm gonna be back. Yeah, sounds good. All right. So I hope to see y'all there, and I had a good time. Fun to relive these memories with y'all, and yeah. All right. I don't know. I was gonna say stay tiny and cute, but listening to too much AMD, I guess. But that's not my sign off. Or God bless you. Sleep well. No, that's not my thing. That is Wes's thing. But I'll say God bless you because it's doofy and dumb.